Let's do it.
What's the vibe? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to my YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. That's this channel right here. Let me see. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Turn your notification bells on. If you're watching this on Twitter, give me a heart and a retweet, just like my boy Flo just did. And it's Fridays with Flo. Now, sorry I'm late, and I'll talk a little bit in a second, but sorry I'm late. Like my boy Flo just said, sometimes, it got to cook a little longer in the oven, but for those in the court, and I hope I notified my fucking court, my channel. But yeah, for those that's not in the court, I literally just put most of these bets in the court. So we're going to try and have a short stream, keep it short and sweet, give y'all some great looks. And that'll be it, man. Fridays with Flo. Yeah, Flo. What's the vibes, my guy?
Feeling fantastic. Happy to be here. As always, everyone, Sports with Flo on YouTube, Stefan Florival on Twitter. If you go to my Twitter page, there's a new little banner there. And on the banner is Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier and Sabrina and Ryan Howard. We're just about 1 month away from the WNBA. So I'm going to have a Today in the W show. Follow after my man Dream here, who does it 5 days a week. I don't got that kind of patience. I'm sorry, y'all. But 3-4 days a week, we could do that. WNBA, covering everyone, giving looks. Gonna have Dream, gonna have his own day set. We're gonna give a whole rollout, but appreciate everyone as always. Let's get to this bread.
Yes, sir, Bob. Quick recap of yesterday. Lost about a unit. Straight bets didn't do me that good. We had some blunt money bets. Those was good, but who really pissed me off yesterday? Somebody, not even Keon. Keon hooked me, but Keon did hit them threes early, so I wasn't mad at Keon. But Denver lost. They shouldn't have lost that game. And I gave out Peyton Watson to get a block with Jokic rebounds for a half unit. Those didn't hit, and that pretty much determined the night. So get back on it. Pause. But we about to bounce back. And get it going. So yeah, let's do it, man. All right. Let me see. 2:30. Let's get started. Got a few straights, a few blunt money bets for y'all. I definitely kept my volume down today because I'm not the biggest fan of the slate. It's a lot of looks, but it's just like, man, oof. I don't know if they traps or not, but we'll see. All right. So I got a few straights for y'all. Some blunt money bets. Then Flo give y'all what he got, and we keep it moving. All right. Let me see. All right. First, 1 unit for me. Kristaps Porzingis, quietly almost the king of the channel. I got to start tracking Porzingis. Porzingis been doing this good, man. But Porzingis 6 rebounds and De'Aaron Fox 22 points. That is a -120, I believe, on FanDuel. Shop around, get the best price. Porzingis 6 rebounds his last 4 games, 6 or more his last 4 games. But what really stuck out to me, because I keep seeing this 6.5 number, and for y'all that know, I've been playing his rebounds in one way or the other. It just ain't necessarily been cashing with like blunt money bets and stuff. But I keep seeing this 6.5. I'm like, yo, this dude's so tall. I know he's historically not a good rebounder, but my God. And I look at this matchup against and I should have looked. I didn't have as much time as I normally do. But as I look up this matchup versus the Kings, just his history versus the Kings, I'm pretty sure he's got 6 rebounds in 5 of his last 6 games versus the Kings, maybe 6 of his last 7 games versus the Kings. So, and this is going back to 2021. So again, this is with Luka on his team. This is on Washington with Gafford and somebody else they used to have down there grabbing a bunch of bullshit rebounds. But yeah, I like Kristaps Porzingis to grab 6 rebounds today. This is so far my only 1 unit look of the day. May have a couple of more. But yeah, Porzingis 6 rebounds and De'Aaron Fox 22 points. So as we know, Boston, not that they struggle against guards, but guards can light them up. It's just how it is. It is what it is. They don't tend to help, and they switch a lot of screens. So De'Aaron Fox is playing really good. Had 5 threes last night. Could not talk you off of 5 threes again. I was doing a light cap, and Boston been giving up threes. It started with I don't know if it started, but DeJounte was like 6 of 13 or some shit. Yeah, I mean, DeJounte was jacking that game. Well, like 6 of 18 from 3. But other than that, other guards been lighting them up from 3, or at least going over their 3-point props. So I think De'Aaron Fox has a big game tonight. and we just asking for 22. Him to go 4 points under his point prop. But if Sacramento's gonna actually even think about staying in this game, he's got to play. No Derek White helps a little bit as well. Drew Holiday's still there, but no Derek White helps as well. So Porzingis, 6 rebounds. De'Aaron Fox, 22 points, minus 124, 1 unit. All right. Next, I'll give you a few half unit bets. Got to go back to the well, man. Keon Ellis over 3.5 rebounds, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, mama ain't raised no hoe for sure. And I ain't worried about losing my money back to back. If it happens, so be it. So
And
only a
let me
half
just say
unit
real
play.
quick, not to break your momentum
But
here. If that
yeah,
lunatic Josh Hart wasn't going head first into the rim last night, you would have easily had 6 rebounds. Keon was there,
he
and
was there.
then Josh was just like going stupid and down there.
And yeah, he started the game with 2 in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So and he finished with 3. So just some tough luck there. Not afraid to go right back to the well. So Keon Ellis over 3.5 rebounds. And I told you guys, I like to, not that I'm always right about this shit, but I tend to read like the juice and the lines and shit. And what did I tell you guys yesterday? I didn't care. But the fact that Keon Ellis lines were moving down gave me cause for pause, because y'all know me. I normally like to snipe some shit. And by the time I get on the show, this shit done move from plus 800 to plus 500. That's when I know I really sniped some shit. When I see it go the opposite way, I'm like, ah, you know what I'm saying? His 8 rebounds went from plus 900 to before tip. You could have got that shit at plus 1200. His shit had his rebounds closed at plus money. You know what I'm saying? And they started at like minus 160. So to me, you know, the writing was on the wall. I don't care about the public money moving it, but I felt like that was just maybe algorithms. Who knows what was moving it? But it gave me cause for pause. This is the complete opposite. He opened at like minus 110. Now his shit going up. His 8 rebounds is less than I got it for yesterday on the back to back. That's kind of telling me something too. Just if you just read the tea leaves, that don't mean we're gonna cash it. But you know, if we read the tea leaves, he should cover this pretty easily today, according to the juice. So Keon Ellis over 3.5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Next, Vasage Mitchell, point guard for the
Oh,
Hornets.
yeah.
Mitchell, yeah. Big vibes. 10 points from him. And I put that with the Boston money line, minus 130. Kind of juicy, but I just aired on the side of being safe, aired on the side of caution. Mitchell, I think he's got 10 points in his last 4 games that he played, maybe 4 or 5, 5 or 6, something like that. Tends to be a pass first point guard, but similar to TJ McConnell, he ain't afraid to get some shots up. 20 points both times he played Orlando this year. I did not get a chance to play his 20 for 850 at FanDuel. Don't know if I'm gonna get there because the total was so goddamn low, but I couldn't talk you off of that. But yeah, Mitchell, 22 and 21 this year versus Orlando, and these were recent games. This was like 2024. This wasn't last year because he just got traded to Charlotte at the deadline. So Visage Mitchell from the Hornets, 10 points. Boston money line, minus 131. Again, 21 and 22 this year versus Orlando, double digits points in 4 of the last 5, 5 of the last 6, some shit like that. I'll give y'all 2 more. Scary Terry Rozier, goes without saying, 3 threes. They're gonna keep giving it up. We're gonna keep taking it. Plus money, fuck it. All right. I had to see a little more to believe it yesterday, and I saw it. I was chilling with my cousin yesterday. We was having a little drink. And it was like 2 minutes, 3 minutes left of the game, and I'm like, damn, man, I know Scary gonna put up a couple more because they trying to, come back. And he sure did. Step back, Terry Rozier, tough shot maker. Shout out to Terry. I said yesterday, low key could be a king of the channel. I just need a couple more cashes, Terry. Maybe one more, Terry.
Terry is my favorite kind of shooter because it don't even matter what the defense throw at him. Terry gonna be Terry and shoot.
And it's almost like Spo was like, bro, we don't want you on that Charlotte shit, but every now and then, get in the Charlotte bag. Because that's a LaMelo Main LaFleur shot. That's what him and LaMelo was doing. Like, it low-key, Terry Rozier was on an amazing run of 20 points, 6 assists for us when LaMelo Main just went out. Yeah. When he first went out, man, I can't remember how many blunt money bets we cashed with. Putting Terry Rozier 20 points and 6 assists on there. Plus, I done called him live a couple times. So, Scary Terry, one more cash for us, and you a king of the channel for sure. So, Rozier, 3 threes plus 102. Last 5 games, 5, 5, and 6 is completely maxed out his 3-point prop. He's going against Houston, the team that we've been targeting, point guards and shooting guards, threes. Anyway, then I just tell you guys about Klay Thompson 5 threes. Oh, yesterday should have been such a big day. Keon would have got 2 more boards, or Jalen Johnson got 1 more assist. We would have cashed the round
Oh
robin.
my God, Jalen hit
Man,
3 in 5 seconds, and then nothing,
bruh. I'm
nothing.
like, oh, we cooking tonight, Jalen.
Yeah.
We cooking. Oh, man. So
I had
yesterday
visions
should have
of
been.
that 8 for plus 1,100, whatever it was. I was like, oh
I
my
thought,
God, we about
man, I
to.
thought the 7 or 6 was at least guaranteed, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. But I told you guys, Klay Thompson yesterday, that is now 3 games in a row versus the Rockets with 5+3s. He loved playing the Rockets. So, we've been targeting guards. Steph, I'm surprised Steph didn't go off yesterday against the Rockets, probably
Yeah,
because the
that's what
game
I had.
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game got out of hand, so Cookie's probably like, nah, okay,
Yeah.
I don't got to go crazy because they're gonna need him to go crazy to win any big game. So if he get a night where he don't have to have the usage, he ain't gonna have the usage. So same reasons why we like Terry tonight. Scary Terry, 3 threes plus 102. And last but not least, King Jalen Duren, double in the Magic money line. I'm heavy on the Magic money line today. I mean, they're a 12-point favorite. Going against a team on the back-to-back on the road, but they're fighting for the 2 seed. So I think the Magic rolled today. Trifecta vibes for the Magic. But with that being said, King Duren, double on the Magic money line, minus 127, 4 of the last 5 centers. And that's including Brooke fucking Lopez, that pussy. I knew as soon as I didn't play him, this bitch was gonna go crazy. The day I didn't play him, he gets a double. Brooke Lopez with a double, and he had like 5 threes. I'm like, I knew I should have kept playing him. I knew it. So yeah, 4 of the last 5 centers against, or not even centers, but 3 of the last 5 centers versus Memphis have had a double. Duren didn't get it in one of those games because he got hurt or left with a broken tooth, and AD didn't play the other game. And in the game AD didn't play, the Lakers had 2 niggas in the starting lineups with doubles. Rui Hachimura and LeBron James each had a double in the game that AD didn't play. I'll forget the other centers. Jokic, I think, was one of them. Brooke Lopez was one of them. I just told you about Duren and the Lakers. And there's another center in there that got a double that was probably supposed to get a double. Wendell Carter Jr. Damn, I'm good. Right off the top of my head, I have not looked at this shit since this morning at 10 a.m. Either way it goes, Wendell Carter Jr. probably was the other one. So all them niggas getting doubles. King Duren, all the usage he can handle tonight, I think. Now, if we get another stinker out of Duren, King Duren, then I'm just going to chill because what they could be doing, I don't know how many games are left in the season, but he's at that 58 game mark. So what they could be doing is just trying to get him to 60 games or 65 games and then shut him down just so he qualified for whatever award you need to qualify for. I'm not sure. Maybe he's just getting, the 25, 24 minutes that he needs to get, and they sitting him because he didn't come back in that last game against Atlanta. And that kind of gave me cause for pause in my Stephen A. Smith voice. I'm like, get back in the game. This game getting kind of close. I know Malachi Flynn out there going for 70 on these niggas, but he don't play center. I don't know why the fuck you ain't get your ass back in the game. So, but again, as I always say when I give this out, he get the shit in the first half. Why not? Trey Jemison down there. I'm gonna have to do a little cap on him. Trey might go crazy today as well. And are we gonna get some Jordan Goodwin props? I mean, if there ever was a fucking day to give me my Jordan Goodwin props, it's the day. Memphis' whole team is out. He's probably gonna start or be the first guy off the bench. It's the vibes, books. And I should be unbanned from DraftKings before that game starts, hopefully. But I'm gonna go searching for some.
Why did they ban you? Because they just banned me like a couple days ago, and I couldn't figure out why they banned me.
I think it had to do with them thinking I had a VPN. Because I had a lot of, I guess, suspicious activity and deposits and withdrawals in my account. So basically, I was in New York making bets and stuff. And then I went down to DC the next day making bets and stuff, withdrawing money, putting money on the app. Well, I ain't withdraw no money. I just put money on the app. And then I was in the DR like 2 days later, taking money off of the app and still accessing it, like trying to sign in. And I didn't mean to sign in, but I got like the automatic face recognition. So a lot of times when I open the app, it signs me in. So it's like, damn, you signing in. I think that is like, damn, you signing in from 3 different places, really in like 4 or 5 days. Like you must be on a VPN or some shit like that. So
yeah.
Plus the deposits too. I deposited all the money that I could when I was on DraftKings. When I was in the DR, when I won, MGM wouldn't even let me deposit at first. I had to hit them
Mm,
up. So I just think it's just a lot of shit with that. And they let me play for a couple of days. Then it was like, we
mm.
detected irregular activity,
Did
all this
did
other
you get
shit.
in contact with anyone in customer service over there?
Yeah, and the customer service is great. They just waiting for like certain time things to pass that they got to do. That's why I said I think I should be good within an hour or two.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I didn't
but
have
why
as much
why you
luck.
think you just got blocked on there? Why?
Yeah, because what I think it was is because like I went to go deposit money in there, and usually like it has like 50, 100, whatever. So I usually just hit the middle button and then deposit and go play. For some reason, like the middle button was like 500 that day. So it took
Oh,
500 of my account. So I was like, okay, I have like 150 left over. So I just like when I was done playing, I'm like, all right, cool, just transfer back. So I think it's because I transferred it because I have two accounts linked. So they probably thought I was trying to like launder money or something because I put it from one to the
yeah, I
other.
hate that fucking
Yeah,
quick deposit shit.
yeah, I hate
FanDuel
it.
be trying to get you with that shit too. They ain't slick.
Yeah.
I did that shit more times, and then sometimes at least they let you get a refund. But Fanatics, that happened to me yesterday. I put 50 on that site just because I only use that site, and they already limited me, bitch ass niggas. I was limited
Yeah,
already, but now I'm even
same.
more limited. They
My
still let
boost,
me
my
play for
boost are
five.
only like 10% now. Like I had like a week where it was like 25, 30, and like nah, they won't give me over 10 anymore. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
they letting me still put like 5, $10 on shit, so that's cool. But yeah, man. But I put $50 on there yesterday, thinking I was gonna get some good lines and shit. Ended up finding better lines on MGM, so I tried to withdraw my money. You can't even get a refund or withdraw on Fanatics. I'm like, God damn! I literally just put this $50 on here less than 10 minutes ago. I can't get my money back. I gotta bet it. All right, bitch ass niggas. But so yeah.
Yeah.
But before we get the flow straight, let me give a quick recap of what I gave. Porzingis, 6 rebounds, and De'Aaron Fox, 22 points. That's a unit bet. I'm fucking with that. The rest of these are half unit bets. Duran, double in the Magic money line. Keon Ellis, over 3.5 rebounds, going back to the well. Visage Mitchell, from Charlotte Hornets. 10 points in the Boston money line, minus 131. And Scary, Terry, Rozier, to stay on this hot streak. 3 threes, plus 102. Got more in the court. I'm going to have more coming in the court. So make sure y'all join the Cap Collective Discord. And if you just pulled up on us before Flo start doing what he do, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, follow me and Stephen Flo Rival. Well, it's Flo Rival, but Flo Rival
Appreciate
on
you.
Twitter. Follow us both. Like the video, share the video, comment on the video, give us a heart and a retweet on the timeline. Show some love. All right, we're gonna get into the cold shit toward the end of the show as long as we got time, because I got to be off of here by at least 6:40. I would like to be out of here by 6:30, but by 6:40. But we can talk about a little bit of that too. All right, Flo, what you got for the people?
All right, so there's like a million games today. I love this slate, so I tried to attack it by having like 4 or 5 plays I loved, and then just like sprinkling a bunch of different things because there's a lot of different things I like. But solos, you already hit on Terry Rozier. Um, just to like back up what you already said on Rozier, Hero might be back, but I don't care because he's gonna be in a limited role. Houston gives up the most points to point guards. He has 10 plus 3-point attempts the last 4 games. So it doesn't have to take 10. If I'm getting 8 or 9 attempts and I need Terry Rozier to make 3, like absolutely. Like they need this game because the truth is they don't want to be in that play-in. It's like them and the Pacers. They got some big games coming in. So I just like tried to look at the teams who are hungry to win tonight. The Heat are one of them. Favorite look of the night is it's off the ball, but it's Dante DiVincenzo's 2.5 assists. And the fact that it looks like OG's going to play tonight, I love it even more because the ball moves when OG's in there. The Knicks have this weird thing. I wish I like went all the way with the lean because Hardenstein had 8 assists yesterday. And I was like,
Oh,
thank you. Man, it was because the 6 was like 1100, and I was like thinking about it, but I didn't pull on it because I only had 2 minutes for the game because that's when they put it up. With the Knicks, it kind of breaks down the same way. When it's a fast-paced game or a game where the other team stinks in the fast break, it's Hart assist or Hartenstein's assist. But when it's like the Bulls, which are the second slowest team in the league, a team that's really good in transition, I'll say their top 5 transition defense, it's Dante's assist. So just to give you the numbers, it's 2.5. Took the base. We'll get into more later. 2.5 assists. He's over 8 of 10 with OG Anunoby. The Knicks are the slowest teams in the league. Let me give you the other 4 slowest teams in the league. Against Miami, he had 4 assists. The Bulls, 5 in 25 minutes. Against Denver, he had 4 and 6 assists in 2 matchups. Against the Magic, he had 6 and 4 assists. So the Knicks have tired legs. Third game in 4 nights. They just played a thriller last night. Get all that. But with OG back in the fold, and I also think the fact that Caruso is going to be on Brunson, if you just piecemeal it, that's a tough matchup. So I think that like it won't be him kind of doing the dishing as much as just like, yo, Brunson's going to do the work, penetrate, swing it. And Brunson always gets these hockey assists, which like the guy he passes to is able to then dump it off to the next guy because it sets up for an easy dime because a lot of times these defenses overcompensate for Brunson. So I really like Dante's 2.5. Jabari Smith Jr. over 23.5 P plus R. There's so many numbers today. I don't even remember what his hit rate is. But basically, I'm just targeting the Miami Heat. It's just been a consistent thing with me, which is the power forward / center who's got some juice, who can pull it from the midi, pull it from 3. Recently, we've seen Larry Nance had like a double-double or came close to it. Paul Reed, 4 and 7 in 21 minutes. Kuzma hit him for 32 and 9, marketing him for 25 points. I just like him want to bounce back tonight. I had too many leans. I had too many kind of long shots. I think his 3 threes is a very good look. I think it's at like plus 300 or something like that. He could definitely hit 3 threes on this Heat team that leaves the small forward open. The fact that that Spo is going to account for Jalen Green, maybe even send some attention his way. Love Jabari Smith Jr. on that P plus R. Last one, favorite player today after Dante, Bobby Portis. Common sense, because against that Raptors front line where RJ Barrett's going to be playing power forward and Kelly Olynyk's going to be down there. It was at 15.5. I don't know what it's at now. But basically, all 5 games this year without Giannis, 16 points. And wins without Giannis this year, 24, 31, 28 points. I love his rebounds. I love his points. I took the points because he should go crazy. A game like that has such a big spread, has like a lot of great looks. I love RJ's points. Love Quickly's threes. I love Malik Beasley's threes. But Portis, to me, should go crazy tonight. I think his 3 threes is another look, which is another strong look. Because you know what time it is with the Raptors. Like, it's food. So, recap it real quick. Portis points at 15.5. It's at 16.5. I still would take it. He should go crazy. Dante's dimes. Oh, I didn't say Jalen Brunson's threes. That's my 5th play. Basically, for the Chicago Bulls, they're a team that gives up, I want to say, the most pull-up 3-pointers made since the All-Star break. Jalen Brunson, you know me, I'm a narrative sucker. Played high school basketball in Chicago. Star in Chicago in high school. 2 games as a Knick in Chicago. What? 3 threes. You're muted, by the way. I'm not sure what's going on. Can't hear you, though.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you. I'm not sure if they can hear you, but I can't hear you.
Wow, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all tell me, yo.
But just to finish the thought really quick, Brunson, 2 games in Chicago as a Knick, 3 threes, 6 threes. The fact that, like, the last 2 games he's under, but before that, he's like over 7 of 10 to 2.5 threes. And I can't stress enough the fact that OG's back. The ball is going to move. So if they start him today, he might be on a minutes restriction, but it's like if it's like OG in that starting lineup, like, yeah, I know it'll be a tough matchup. I know he's got the tired legs, all that, but it's the Bulls. They give up threes to guards. So to recap, Dante's assist, Brunson's threes, 2.5. It's juicy at, I want to say, like minus 129 on Caesars. Rozier's threes, Jabari Smith Jr. points plus rebounds, Bobby Portis points. There will be a 6th one. We're just waiting for the Zion news. Trey Murphy rebounds. They got to put the damn thing at 7.5 for me to not take it. The Spurs are like the worst rebounding team allowed to small forwards. I won't bore you guys with numbers. We're trying to get it moving here. But basically, look at every small forward they've faced for the last 10 games. Yes, Trey Murphy, the guy who's been hitting 6 like clockwork. If it's at 5.5 again, I'm taking the 5.5. It's at 6.5. I'm taking 6.5. So those are my looks for today on the solos.
All right. Flo, can you hear me?
I don't think I can hear you.
You might have to leave and come back because everybody said they hear me. Everybody said they can hear me, except for you. So you might have to leave.
Comments say they hear you. So maybe I should try and leave and come back.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me try and do that. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right. And that's fine because I'm about to get into my blunt money bets anyway. Flo will be back. Y'all know how it is. This first time that happened. I'm not sure why that happened. But hopefully y'all can still hear me. Hopefully the show is still going on as it's supposed to be going. But Flo gave out some magnificent looks. I have not had the time that I wanted to cap the board today, but some of those looks are amazing. And I seen my boy Double S talk about a blunt money bet that I'm sure when Flo come back, he'll fuck with that. All right. Let me run through. Y'all keep commenting and all that shit. Let me start with my blunt money bets, and when we come back, Flo will have his blunt money bets. We'll get through comments and then we'll talk a little music for a minute and we'll talk a little more basketball. All right. So for me, Scary Terry 5 threes, gotta have it, man. Scary Terry 5 threes plus 550. Why not? Like I said, he's covered this 3 straight games. I'm surprised that we're getting this line again. We're not too surprised because Tyler Hero may be coming back. You still got Duncan Robinson, all that shit. But we just gonna rock with the trend. I mean, sooner or later he has to stop hitting 5 threes. But Terry Rozier, I know, he gonna keep trying. So 5 threes for Scary Terry plus 550. Next, and these blow money bets gonna be pretty quick. So hopefully flow back in time. It shouldn't take them that long. But if not, then I'll just get to the comments. No big deal. Our guy Keon Ellis, 7 and 8 rebounds, plus 650 and plus 850. Told you guys, I'm going back to the well. Not worried about it. I am actually more encouraged that the line is moved. That we've lost value compared to yesterday. I'm actually more encouraged with that. So, hold on, I'm trying to bring flow back on. I'm more encouraged with that. So, yeah, Flo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear.
All right. So yeah, I'm more encouraged that we lost value compared to yesterday. I think he can snag a couple of rebounds for Keon Ellis, 7 and 8 rebounds plus 650 and plus 850. I got that on MGM, but shop around. All right. Next, Bobby P, 3 threes plus 500. So Bobby P just had 3 threes last game. I'm old enough to remember when Bobby P had like 5 threes in the first half a couple weeks ago. So he can definitely hit these shots. He should get a bunch of volume tonight. I think either him or Malik Beasley, maybe a Pat Connaughton, or maybe even an AJ Green. Maybe we can get his line something nice today, even though he don't shoot like he should be. But yeah, Bobby P 3 threes plus 500. I think somebody on the Bucks is gonna max their threes out. And why not Bobby P with 3 threes? He could hit that in the first half. Let me see. A couple more for y'all. Bobby P. I didn't play his straight. And I might find a way to get on him for a unit or a half a unit pause. But Bobby Porter's 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 threes, plus 438. This is what he averages without Giannis. I think he's played I don't know, 5 or 6 games this year without Giannis. And this is pretty much what he does without Giannis. 20, 10, and 2 threes, or at least the 20 and 10 part. So, and I think he's hit 2 threes in 3 out of those 5 games, maybe 4 out of those 5 games. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but sure enough for me to actually put some money on it. So Bobby Porter's 20, 10, and 2 threes. Next, my Utah guys. And I'm going to probably end up playing these separately. I'm not sure. But Sensabaugh and Hendricks. I think it's Bryce Sensabaugh. I don't fucking know. He went to Ohio State, I believe. But Sensabaugh and Taylor Hendricks, I believe, from Utah. Sensabaugh and Hendricks. Each of them, they hit 3 threes and 4 threes. Hold on. 4 threes and 5 threes. I'm sorry. Each of them, they hit 4 threes and 5 threes. A plus 470, I believe, or plus 430, whatever I wrote, and a plus 2,500. So Sensabaugh is my favorite out of these guys. He's taken 10 plus attempts his last 2 or 3 games. I think he's got back-to-back games with 4 or 5 threes. I believe the same as with Taylor. I think he's got 4 threes in back-to-back games, or 5, not sure, don't quote me. But I like the spot for both of these guys tonight. I think the Clippers being a big favorite coming off that big win yesterday, they may just take these guys for granted, like, here's what it is. So, yeah, Sensabaugh, Hendricks, 4 or 5 threes apiece, plus 4 whatever, and plus 2,500. And last but not least, Ron Robin, 3s, 4s, and 5s. I didn't put a bunch on this, just kept it light. But I still love, I like all the legs, but I love the chances of 3 of these hitting. So, TJ McConnell, 15 points. I ain't gonna quit you yet, TJ. We not putting money on you for a straight bet, but I'm still gonna fuck with you, TJ.
Yeah,
You my boy.
TJ been tripping lately. I don't know what
I know, man. King for he been missing shots, but also not taking as many shots and been more Obi the last couple games off the bench. So we'll see what happens. But TJ McConnell, 15 points. Our guy Mitchell, 15 points for him. Again, he's had 20 the 2 games he's played the Magic. The last 2 he's played the Magic. He's not even a scorer. So for him to have 20 in 2 games versus a team is something you got to pay attention to. So him to get 15, that's Mitchell from the Hornets. Scary. Terry, Rozier, 4 threes, like it's 3, like it's 5, like it's 4. Dante, Devo, and Chenzo, 4 assists. I got that from Flo. I seen Flo post that. So I said, shit, why not add it to the round robin? And last but not least, king for a reason, Jalen Duren. If he plays 30 minutes, he can get 30 rebounds. I'm not bullshitting y'all. Like, Memphis is awful against opposing centers. The question is he going to play the minutes? So if he does, and I look up and he's got 8, 9 rebounds at halftime, be like, all right, we moving. But if he got 2 or 3 at halftime, then I already know, all right, man, that's it for Duren this year. And then next game he's probably going to have 20 and 20, but I digress. So Jalen Duren, 14 rebounds. Dante DiVincenzo, 4 assists. Scary, Terry, Rozier, 4 threes. TJ McConnell, King, TJ McConnell. And Visage Mitchell, 15 points each for those boys. That's a round robin. 3s, 4s, and 5s. No idea what the shit is when you put them all together. Didn't really have a chance to look. Was rushing to get to y'all. And I got to be on time the next 2 days because I guaranteed you guys, I promised you guys that I'll be on time 2 of the next 3 days. Wasn't on time today. Man of my word. So I have to be on time the next 2 days. All right. With that being said, Flo, blow money bets. What you got for the people?
I'm about to put one more in. Just give me 1 second. All right, cool. I got you here. Cool. Here's the one I'm about to do that. Just thrown in right now. I haven't even bet it yet, but I'm gonna take it. OG's back in, and it certainly sounds like Mitchell Robinson's back in. I'm a Knicks homer, so I'm laddering the Bulls total points down. When the Knicks had their full squad, when OG was in there, they had a stretch of holding teams under 80 points. You know, I get it. The Bulls are 3 days off, but we'll see. I'm taking the Bulls under 95.5, 520, and I'm also sprinkling on under 100.5 plus 210. That's one. The one thing when I was looking at this slate that I kind of was a recurring theme is
that's the Bulls team total under?
Bulls team total under. Like the second Mitchell Robinson gets ruled in, I'm waiting on that. I'm laddering it down because it's just going to be like grind it out, slow the game. Like I don't see how they're going to score 100. I think their team total is 106. Like how the hell are they going to score them points on the Knicks? But we'll see. All right, I'm gonna give you the ugly ones. First ugly one is DeAndre Ayton's 2 blocks for 195 and 600 on FanDuel. Now listen, I don't like DeAndre Ayton. I think he's Charmin soft. I personally can't stand the dude. However, the Wizards have some dude named Vukcevic playing center who's 6'9", 223. And I looked at the Wizards logs because they have nobody. When Kuzma doesn't play and they play this Vukcevic guy, the centers the last 8 games. Let me just read the blocks. AD had 3. Brook Lopez had 3. Bam 1. Dern, who don't even block like that, had 3. Claxton 3. Nikola Vucevic 3. Kelly O 1. And Jock Landale had 7. So for 2 and 3 blocks, he should go off in this game. I took the blocks. I also threw 0.1 on his 18 and 20 rebounds because if you saw what AD did versus them, it's just common sense. The dude should grab like 14, 16 rebounds. 20 is plus 1,100 on Fanatics. I had some luck with my guy Jabari Walker. He grabbed 22. So who knows? Maybe it's today with the Blazers, and the Blazers are my good luck team.
Right.
Yeah. Well, 0.1, nothing crazy. And his 18 was plus 475. So I did that. Just to take you to with that same theme, I did a round robin, 0.25 units of Ayton, 16 rebounds, Bobby P, 14 rebounds, Duren, 14 rebounds. I want to say it got to around like 3,300, but I threw like, let's say I threw like, I want to say like less than 0.25, like 0.05 on the total, 0.1, just under that on like the by twos. Just, these guys are all in amazing smash spots to rebound the basketball. This one was inspired by you. The dream, the guy who always told me in the WNBA and the NBA, when you have this game where you don't know who the hell's on the floor and what the hell the matchups are, just root for madness, right? So Jalen Duren, 8 rebounds. This is on MGM. 8 rebounds, 4 assists, plus 725. This is 0.1. 8 rebounds, 5 dimes, plus 1,600. Has he been diming the ball lately? No, he hasn't. But the truth is he's playing a team that has no center, no backup center. He's the biggest MFer on the damn court. If they throw him the ball, they probably got to double him. Cade ain't playing. I looked at the last couple times where Cade didn't play, and he played 30-plus minutes. His assist totals were 2, 3, 3, 1, 1, 6-6. And the 6-6 was the last 2 times he played without Cade. The
Wow.
Grizzlies are allowing the 8th most assists to centers. I want to say I looked at the last 4 centers they played. They have allowed, upwards of 7 potentials. So it's 0.1. I'm not saying throw a unit or half unit or quarter unit, but it's King Duran. You don't think King Duran could just go crazy? This team knocked his tooth out, and the dude who knocked your tooth out is on the sideline. Show some pride before the season's over and go dominate tonight. You feel me? Come on now. Jalen, you cannot go into the offseason with the dude knocking your tooth out and you had like 1 point and 4 rebounds and you go out like a chump.
Easy on my boy. Y'all sound like people talk about Kendrick got to respond now. Easy on Dirt, all right? Easy, look.
I'm just saying, if you have any personal I put this play in. I'm like, bro, if you have any personal pride, you will have a monster game tonight. Any personal pride.
That was a little bit my angle for giving all this double-double because I'm like, not only is this a great matchup, but my nigga, like, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, enduring is a dog, as we saw how he blew one of my blunt money bets up by doing some dumb shit. I remember he got kicked out of that game. We had him to get like 20 or some shit. But yeah, man. I like those looks. You got any more?
One more. Going back, 2 more. One is just the ladder up to 5 with Terry Rozier's threes. That doesn't need to be explained. We talked about Terry Rozier. But the second one is it's Brunson. You could actually get better odds at it now because with OG ruled in, the line for Dante's assists have gone down, which I'm cool with. 4 Dante assists, 4 Brunson threes. Bulls, Jalen, back home. They give up threes, 4x4. And I also did 5 assists. The 4x4, excuse me. I got it at 575. It's probably like plus 600 now. Did 0.1 on that. And also did plus 0.1 on plus 1,000 on MGM. Dante 5 dimes, Brunson 4 threes. Did I also do the Hail Mary of Dante 6 dimes and Brunson 5 threes and the Knicks money line? I absolutely did. Did I give that out? No, because I can't give out 5 million plays. But I did it on the side for like $2 though. So that's what I did. So those are my looks. Yeah, those are my looks for tonight. Oh yeah, and Dante's assist 4 and 6. I don't know what the 6 is, but the 6 was 1,100 last night and this morning on DK.
It's probably gone now.
Yeah, I mean, man,
because a lot of times when if the odds get too high, they just get rid of it.
Yeah. I mean,
but that means the 5 is probably really spicy now.
Yeah, the 5 super spicy.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't want to leave people astray. I always like coming out saying like, "Oh, I love this assist," but bro, he should slap these damn assists in the first quarter. In the first quarter, they just got to make the shots. The Bulls are sorry. They're trash. You're going to have OG back. A sneaky one that I didn't take, but if you wanted to like a little nice little round robin chip, Josh Hart under 1-3 is like plus 100 or it was plus 100. The dude sprained his wrist, said yesterday, because they left him open all day, didn't shoot a single 3. He said after the game, I can't even get the ball to the rim from the 3-point line. The only reason I didn't take it because I'm like, yo, Josh is kind of a troll. So I don't know if he's saying that because he actually means it because they play the next day. So I'm like, I'm too afraid. Like the Bulls leave that 3-point line open. He'll be open all night. I'm like, man, no, knowing my luck, he'll probably like hit a 3 in the first quarter. So I'm not going to take it. But that's like something I've stared at for a long time. I'm like, he just said he can't even get to the – and if you watch the game against the Kings, it checked out. Like the dude refused to shoot a mid-range jump shot. So those are my blunt money bets for today.
Yeah, I might look at that. Flo, I mean, we always go crazy, but the looks today you have, bro, are immaculate. I just got to tell you. You guys,
I appreciate you.
Looks, man.
Between Duran or Dante, someone hit 5 and 6 dimes, or I'm gonna be tight. Someone, please.
You got some looks today. Feel like me yesterday because I thought I had some amazing looks yesterday. They ain't all work out, but you know, man, it's about the looks and more than anything. So, all right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your blunt money bets. Let's get into some commentarios. And we on good time. I want to get out of here. What time I started the show? Late, yeah. So if I get out of here in the next 20 to 25 minutes, that'd be good. And tomorrow we probably have like a super stream, like an hour-long stream or some shit. So let me see. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like I was supposed to go a little higher. Pause. Let me see.
It's good. How we feeling today? Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
I thought so. Look at that. J Dubs, what's the vibes? First one in here. I appreciate you again. I will promise to be on time tomorrow instantly. With the webs, what up, Dream and Flow? What's the vibes? Dream Girls in the building. Happy Friday. Like, share, sub, and let's cast mode. Appreciate you. Timeout Sports. Yes,
You
sir.
ready?
WNBA is loading. Slate kind of trash, rocking with
Man,
bench
I
players
disagree.
today.
I
Yo, we
love
the
this.
Webs.
I love
Honestly,
this.
that
Like, I disagree.
yeah, I feel the same way, and I don't want to say it's well. To me, it is trash. I don't like big slates no more, just because it's opportunity, but it's hard for me to cap. Like I like to do like the cap it out. It take me a long time to cap some of these games and get some of these looks, y'all. It don't now. Maybe I'll get better next year and use tools to make my searches smarter and quicker. Like I gotta probably use like NBA.com and props.cash and shit like that to make looking at these trends quicker. But it takes me to figure out that a team done gave up, 5 threes or more to, 3 of the last 5 point guards. That shit takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes to just look into that. So and that's just one fucking player on one fucking team. Now imagine trying to find a trend like that for every single play. Like it's tough. So I don't like big slates as it is, and it's the end of the season. But there's always value. So I'm with you. I think it's good value on some players. Flo mentioned some guys I mentioned, some young players, some bench players, and more importantly, live betting should be a
Yeah.
monster.
In the leans bucket is RJ Barrett because 18.5 is too damn low. They don't got nobody to stop. I mean, it's RJ Barrett, but they don't got no one to stop him. I think isn't this like the second game with RJ and quickly back together? I was talking to our
Yeah,
guy Canadian Cam, and he been running that 2020 with RJ and quickly. I'm like, I can't blame you. Like this Bucks defense is food. So
yeah, I couldn't talk you off that at all. What's the vibes? Like, comment,
Saturday
share,
night was
sub,
good.
enjoy the court. Please do that. Fahrenheit 451. The
Hell yeah, we
boys,
gotta
let's
keep
keep
that.
cashing. Double S. Kyrie 26 points. That
Mm,
ain't that number no more. I don't think.
yeah,
Last time I
good.
saw that number it was 30, bro.
Oof.
Because I think Luca got ruled out, but I could be wrong unless Luca got ruled in. But before I hopped on, I'm pretty sure I saw Kyrie for 30 points because I was actually looking toward his rebounds. But if Kyrie's at 26, that's a great bet. 30 may even be a good bet. But 44, 33, 42, and 36 last four without Luca, that's a fact. He tends to light it up. Look at his rebounds too, man.
That part.
8 and 12 and a half rebounds. 140 on FanDuel, 16 last one.
Let's keep it a stack. The man better grab
Wizards,
these 18 rebounds. I mean, it's hard to say that out loud, but bro, grab 18 rebounds, man. Like you the only 7 foot on the floor.
for
Grab
sure.
18, please.
Mom who bets. Happy Friday vibes. Dream and flow. Appreciate you
Happy
pulling
Friday, Mama
up.
Bets. Solo,
Solo
that's my guy
on the
right there. What's good, bro?
screen. What up? What up? Powell Celtics were so bad on the boards against Atlanta. You can tell they've made a real rebounding effort the last few games. That's a good point. That's a good point because Tatum and your boy been going crazy on the rebounds. Tatum and Porzingis. So yeah. Siakam 9 rebounds, 11, 14, 16, 11 last four versus OKC. Very interesting there. Okay, that's very interesting. Like that. Look, DeRozan, 25 points on FanDuel. Those are two
I
guys.
was looking at that, but like I don't know what's going on. You see, you got to look at the context though. What does he do to versus OG? I don't know what the numbers are. He could cook OG. I don't know, but like I will say, if OG out there, I'd be scared. And if
Yeah,
OJ and Mitch is out there, I'd be a little scared. But that's just me.
that's a good point. But he said DeRozan, 32, 14, 25, and 28 last four versus New York, who allows fourth most points to small forwards. Good point, but to Flo's point too, you might want to look at that with OG but it's OG first game back in a long time, so who knows if he's rusty. Jabari Smith Jr., 15 points. He only had 15 with no Amin Thompson. Wow. I really love his rebound tonight with no Amin, but I just think I honestly, I still got to cap like 3 games. Jabari Smith Jr., 15 points, minus 130, 28, 18, 24 his last three. Okay. I like that look. RJ Barrett, 20 points. There you go. Plus money, 23, 26, 28 last three. Rest in peace to his brother for sure. Yeah, last game we
Oh
already
man,
knew RJ was going to
yeah,
go crazy.
yeah.
We the Webs.
Good
I knew
stuff.
that you would love that Rozier look, bro. Terry is on one right now. Yeah, hopefully Tyler sit out one more game. Midwest Slide Diva, Dream Girls in the building. Hey y'all, what's up?
Hey,
Just bless. Sahan. Flo just basically gave that out. 4 assists, 4 threes. I don't know about the Knicks
what
money
I
line,
think,
but
what I think is that I'm gonna tell that as soon as I get the heck up out of here, maybe right now. By the way, real quick on a side topic, I just want to say thank you to everybody for the positivity because it's been a really good month. But there've been like 2 days, 3 days where like it was awful, and like y'all came with the positive vibes, and that was like really nice to feel and hear. And then the next day we got back to the regularly scheduled program. So I just want to say shout outs to y'all. Thank y'all, appreciate y'all.
For sure. I hear both of y'all. Okay, this everybody saying they can hear me. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody pulling up too. Bunsen fire threes. Yeah, I think Flo just gave that out. I
Yeah,
thought.
just it's Friday. You know, a little $5 never hurt.
Yeah, they put these in before you gave them out. They was putting these in the comments. I saw them. I was
Oh,
like,
word.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Josh Giddey, 25 points plus 430, no shy. I am not fucking with Josh to get 25 tonight, but y'all should tell my boy, because he hot as fire, and you would think sooner
Oh,
or later.
hell yeah. He be giving out smoke in these comments. Like,
Yeah,
sheesh.
my boy hot as fire. Woj, what's the vibes? What up? Another earthquake. Yeah, I ain't feeling none of them.
That was crazy. I woke up to that mess. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't feel no earthquakes at all. The shoes are better. Is both of y'all? Maybe mean the shows are better.
Oh,
Both of us respectively. Yeah, that's why I bring guests on to try to elevate the show. Durham went to school. That's a good point. Double
my
S.
God. Thank you.
Durham went to
Thank
school
you.
in Memphis too. Pistons on the first leg of a back to back. Yeah, so he might sit
Excuse me while
next
I
to.
go put an extra half unit on his PRA right now. Dern, if
Yeah.
you don't shut, you are banned forever. I don't care how many bets you want us this year. Banned.
Um, Memphis is in the West. Yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, definitely got to look toward Durham. My only looks today so far, Bobby and Tim Hardaway Jr. No sneaky looks for me today. That's cool. Tim Hardaway, obviously, always a good look. He's probably, I don't know if he's still in the shooting slump or not, but his threes are probably going to open at 3.5. So points probably going to open at 18.5. But yeah, could not talk you off that. What? Hold on. I hope I ain't just delete a comment. Oh no, okay. Cause I ain't seen that dude since I banned him and unbanned him. Poor guy, he was cool too. I ain't seen him since I banned him by mistake. But yeah. I took Kyrie while Luka was questionable. Okay, yeah, but you can't get that out, big dog. Whoa, Flow, but great snag. Whoa, Flow, OG lines, open flow. Okay, OG lines
I
are
don't know
open.
if you can shoot, so I can't take him. Like, I don't know what that looks
Flow
like.
always nuking something.
Y'all
Rookie
give me too much
showcase.
credit. I just give out like some comments like, oh man, do you know this has happened like 6 of the last 7, da 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 da. And then like I go to like play it and it's not there anymore. I'm like, oh damn.
BB Gun, what's the vibe? Said rookie showcase, Wimby and Scoop, triple double. Okay. I just played one of those, but okay. Good luck. We the Webs, Bulls allowing the most corner threes in the league last 7 games. OG threes could
That's
be
a good
sneaky
call.
if he could actually put his elbow above his head. Well, you gonna have to
You know
maybe
what's
play
another
live.
interesting one too? I'm interested to see. I'm hoping they announce the starting lineup with like Hardenstein, OG, Hart, Dante, Jalen, and I'm hoping they make Miles McBride threes usable again because it was at 3.5 plus 100. We might be able to get like 1.5 minus 120. Like the Bulls are like the worst catch and shoot 3 team in the league. So yeah, I'm just Miles McBride's threes is like another like I wonder what they put his 3 and 4 threes at. Maybe it goes back to that 300. Like his 4 threes was 700 just 10 days ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was looking. And 10 days is a long time.
Yeah, facts.
But shit, it was just 500 a few days ago. It was 5 threes. But no, I was thinking about Dante actually from
Yeah,
3, but Miles too. Nick the Ruler is also on Siakam boards. OKC gives them up. There will be more bricks with SGA. Yeah, that makes sense, y'all. Good luck to y'all. I just don't feel like doing that on a Friday night. I'm cool. It's so many guys to
coach is
bet
on
on.
it, bro.
I
He be on it,
don't
man.
want to do it, man. I was just about to say the same thing about Deuce. I'm waiting on where he reopens. Yeah,
Coach be on it, bro.
very interesting. Maybe we'll get some playable lines where we could get a 5 threes plus 500. Not that I'm going to play that, but if you're getting 5 for plus 500, that's pretty bad. That's where I start looking at the lines. Then that means the 2.5 is probably going to be playable. So, all right, gang. Let me see where we at. All right, we got 10 minutes. Just to wrap it up. Just to kick it for a minute. Um, So if y'all want, y'all could tell me how y'all feel about the J. Cole disc and J. Cole album that just dropped. If y'all got any feelings on that, y'all can put that in the comments. Me and Flo, if Flo got something to say, he can. I got something to say, I will. But before we even do any of that, y'all can put y'all shit in the comments. Do me a favor right now. if you are watching this on Twitter, please give me a heart and a retweet. I will greatly appreciate that. Like this video on YouTube. Well, first pop off of Twitter, hop on YouTube. Like Blunt Money Bets. Blunt Money Bets. We have like 1,010 subs right now, going up. Need to hurry up and get to 2,000. But yeah. So yeah, I appreciate y'all rocking with me for sure. Like Blunt Money Bets on YouTube, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, sub to the channel, put your notification bells on, and join the Cap Collective Discord. Link is in the bio, and the link is in link is in my bio, and it's in like the description of this video. So all you gotta do is click it. And I think they're running a special right now. I think they got like a monthly special right now. So yeah, look into it. Flo, you got any thoughts about the J. Cole album?
Man, I didn't even really get to hear it. I had between work and like capping these games, I didn't get to hear it. But like tonight, I'm definitely gonna dial in. So sorry, man, I don't got nothing to add to the proceedings. I read I read the quotes. I know what was the concept. I know what was said. I know he came at K Dot. I know he called out the fact the comparison between him and Hove when at Nas. So I'm gonna give you the floor because I feel like Lord knows I was laughing my ass off when you had that old Snoop Dogg and the
Yeah, and it's so funny because I was telling people, like, I've been saying, like, Cole has to respond, in my opinion, quickly. If he didn't respond by Dreamfest or Dreamville, whatever that concert he'd be doing, I thought it would be something. And his fans, because I'm a fan of all three, him, Kendrick, and Cole. I mean, him, Kendrick, and Drake. But people have their actual like guys. Like none of those guys are my guy. Like my guy, the last rapper I can remember being my guy was probably Nipsey Hussle. I got guys that I like, but as far as a guy that I'll tell you how great I think he is, it's Nipsey Hussle. Everybody else, I'm just fans of. I could be more fans of more than others, but none of these are my guys. So I kind of look at it a different way. But I'm happy J. Cole came back, even though his fans was like, "Oh, he's in album mode. Oh, we don't really got to come back." Oh, da da da. Album. I thought the album was alright. Cole to me don't make good albums, so y'all. Forest Hill Drive is probably his to me, Forest Hill Drive is his best album. People are telling me that's a classic. If you want to call that a classic, that's fine. To me, it's a 4.5, 4.5 out of 5. So it's basically a classic. To me, also, Take Care isn't a classic, and that's a classic to like almost everybody. It's a 4.5 to me. To me, a classic is like what the Hall of Fame should be. It's kind of like what the baseball Hall of Fame is. Like it's not the basketball Hall of Fame. Some people are classic albums, the basketball Hall of Fame. Like it's easy to get in that shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of easy to get in the basketball Hall of Fame. Like it could be with college, it could be overseas. Like you can get in there. Baseball, it's some great players that's never gonna make the Hall that you hear every year them talking about. So, you know, I thought the album was a Cole album. He has some good songs on there, and I don't want to give away too much because Flo hasn't heard it. But it's some songs on there that's fire for real. I thought that the more I listen to it, it's better. At first, I thought it was mid. I'm not gonna call it mid no more. I think it's decent to good. I think it's decent to good. I wish he came out flaming, but he didn't really come out flaming like that. And I didn't like the subject matter, but I always will respect him. I got to give him his flowers for responding, and he was spitting. But the song to really listen to is that fucking song Pi, The Life of Pi, whatever that shit is called, with him, Daryl T, and what's the boy name? It's another nigga. Oh, Ab-Soul. That's the song. He's dissing Kendrick. And I think he's actually dissing Ab-Soul, who's on the song with him, if you really listen. But he's definitely dissing Kendrick. That entire verse, that song is the standout song. A conductor beat, it's the standout song of that whole album. My God. Cole rhymed for like 2 minutes, and them two niggas before Cole rhymed for like 2.5 minutes. So that song is immaculate. Crocodile Tears is dope. I ain't like that I'm Ready song. I did not like that I'm Ready song. I thought I didn't like it. It made me appreciate Santana more. That song with Central C. And I'm going to the Drake portion of this. So to me, Drake won. Drake won because Drake kind of sent Cole out there. And it's not that he sent Cole out there, but Drake just sitting back now. Because he can just watch how everything move and see how, okay, is Kendrick going to come back to Cole?
Yeah.
Then I can come back and fire off at Kendrick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Someone had a great tweet where they were like, "Isn't it wild? I'm a Drake stan. But he's like, isn't it wild how all Drake stands are like, why do you expect Drake to reply for? He's never gonna reply. And like that's kind of wild. Like if you think about it, like Kendrick can shoot as many shots as Drake as he. I don't think Drake gonna respond. Hell no. Why would he respond? He never responds.
What the fuck? Back to back and Duppy freestyle?
But I think he picks his battles. Like he will respond if it's like a battle to fight. He ain't picking that one. Like K-Dot, hell no. No shot. No shot. No shot.
Thank you. Okay, and this coming from a Drake stan.
I love Drake, but like he's a little soft. He's a little soft.
And I tell people all the time, Drake to me, he's Barry Bonds. Like, damn, bro. I wish you never took the juice. I wish you never had Quentin Miller. Cause nigga, you was Hall of Fame before that, my nigga. Like you could have been the GOAT before that, but no, I think Drake was like, nah. But anyway, so yeah, I like Drake, and they're saying Drake is coming with 10 a.m. in Compton. That's what the streets are saying.
Oh,
that's what the streets are saying.
Oh,
that's the Drake I like. 4 p.m. in Calabasas is like, so I think Drake is gonna respond. I don't know if it's gonna be back-to-back type of response, but because I don't even know if he ever said Meek Mill's name in back-to-back.
Nah, I don't think he did.
Not sure he ever said Push's name or Kanye's name. So, you know, I don't like that shit. Like, nigga, diss. And that's the thing I didn't like about J. Cole shit. It's like, nigga, if you gonna diss. Like, Warning Shots is done. All right, Warning Shots is done. In 2013, he came out and Kendrick said all you niggas' names. If y'all gonna sub. But if you gonna have a whole song, nigga, I don't want to hear the warning shots, nigga. Come firing if you're gonna have a song. So that's why I didn't really like 7-minute drill. It's okay. Then if you want to compare the two, like Kendrick only dissed J. Cole for what, 4-6 bars on that verse. J. Cole came back with 2 verses. So if you're gonna compare it, the fact that they still kind of is a comparison to me tells you all you need to know. People are still debating what was better, the Kendrick verse or J. Cole's song, and Kendrick's verse, the majority of it was for Drake. So to me, it's typical Cole, man. Like, you can't spite Cole, you can't front on Cole. If somebody in the comments say that that's one of the best diss songs they ever heard, okay. It don't do it for me. The Life of Pi is much better, in my opinion. The Life of Pi disc, if you listen to it, it's more whatever you call it, subliminal, but he has like 6 bars where he's referencing karate. It's amazing. It's like, and he ends it with sensei. But yeah, and you know, K-Dot is Kung Fu Kenny. So, and he's talking about dojas and karate and kicking, and yeah, that to me was like, okay, you know. But yeah, I'll be interested to see. Drake won't know because Central C, oh my God. I already like the nigga Central C because of that Off the Radar freestyle. Central C and the song with Central C and J. Cole is like the single. To me, that's the second best song on the album. That should be a single. Central C is nice. I like him. And to me, Drake is just sitting back like, all right, J. Cole went out, you know, he went out at Kendrick. My boy Central C just had a great placement on an album that everybody gonna listen to. I'm just sitting back here getting money. I'm on tour, you know what I'm saying? I might respond, I might not respond. Do I even need to respond? Y'all should be worried about Kendrick responding. Like, Drake right now is chilling. It was a little pressure, but J. Cole, to me, alleviated that pressure, especially.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Well, next Friday, I will have heard that We Still Don't Trust You that's about to drop. If there's more smoke next Friday, do you think he's still going to take this whole, you know, I'm going to let it figure itself out, throw some subliminals on IG? Because that's the Drake move. It's like always like drop a IG caption. Like, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. We the Webs, that's not smoke though, bro. To me, that's not smoke. Like, we got to redefine what smoke. That's, and for lack of a better term, that's pussy shit. And Jay-Z is the king of that shit. But nobody respected Hov as far as battling niggas until Takeover. Like, I tell niggas I got a PhD in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the best disses you will ever hear is Imaginary Player. He's dissing Mace. Nobody really even knew he was dissing Mace. That just came out that he was dissing Mace when Mace talked about it on $1 Million Worth of Game. You niggas knew he was dissing Mace for years, but you're not gonna get that stand. We don't care about that subliminal shit. It's like a nice little chuckle, But no, bro, say a nigga name like Kendrick, basically, or make it like J. Cole actually did, make it, or like Drake does. Don't talk about no bitches that y'all been fucking some shit that only you would know. Oh,
Yeah.
you're probably reading this and you won't know for tweet. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't care. I'm sorry. Say some shit like 4 p.m. in Calabasas when you like,
Thank
ha
you.
ha ha, take that,
Thank
take
you.
that. Like,
Be direct.
that's what
Thank
I
you.
want. You don't
Thank you.
gotta, like, that's smoke. So don't tell me Drake and don't tell me Cole. None of these niggas have had smoke for nobody except for Kendrick. Kendrick is the one smoking on your top 5. To me, that's smoke. And that's almost as close to I'll let that slide. But saying a nigga name, saying fuck the big 3, it's just big me. After these niggas is talking about this, like that is shit that I don't want to have to. I enjoy it. That's why I just told y'all about the life of Pi. I ain't trying to dig through the fucking weeds and get every little disc. That's why J. Cole is so popular now. Because he's easily digestible. That's why this is even a thought that J. Cole was as good as Drake and what you call it, to be honest, because Drake got the pen shit. In Cole bars, you don't ever, not ever, but you rarely have to think about J. Cole bars for more than the first listen. Now, he does have some, not saying he's not outstanding, but generally J. Cole hit you with like a knockout punch, like that bar what he had on Johnny P. Caddy, where he's talking about God strike him down, some shit. But Johnny B's Caddy is one of the best verses I've ever heard. I always give Cole his flowers. But Cole don't have some shit. Like, put it this way. You're not going to see TikTok breakdowns of Cole 16 like you saw of Kendrick's. You're not going to see think pieces because honestly, I hate to say it, but it's not that serious. And that's why most people like Cole that like him. That's fine. I'm not saying you're smart or stupid if you like Cole or smart or stupid if you like Kendrick. But Cole is easily digestible. That's what makes him him. So that's what I want from a diss. And that's what he gave. But I need some more smoke. I don't want no more warning shots, my nigga. I don't want no more warning shots. To me, Drake probably is looking the best out of all of them now because Kendrick is like, you got to respond almost. I don't feel like Kendrick need to respond because like I told you guys, I think I said this on stream, Kendrick already is, he's not them. So J. Cole is active. J. Cole is on almost all these features. He's having a Wayne-like feature run. So you outside, my nigga. Drake, every single day, he's on a caption. He's IG. He's out there. Kendrick is not out there. You don't expect to hear from Kendrick. So now saying like you gotta respond. Now it's beat. It's a battle. So yeah, I would expect him to, but I'm not giving him the same pressure as J. Cole, somebody who's basically been begging for smoke and you got it. Let's go. Same thing with Drake. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Drake, like Flo was saying, he don't expect him to respond, but somebody had to do something. And that's why
Absolutely.
I said Drake is in the, what'd you say?
No, I said absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's why to me Drake is in the catbird seat because he's like, okay, like Neil, you had to go. He was ready, but like you went, nah, it ain't that serious for me to go. He'll eventually go, but it ain't that serious. And last but not least about the J. Cole, like I said, it's a good album. It's a good album. Definitely got some songs in there that I'm gonna keep listening to. Got a couple songs I did like, a couple reaches. But the last thing I'll say about Cole is two things. The pit a butterfly discourse is very interesting, and I think that's dope. Maybe he struck on something that was under the underbelly of hip hop. Maybe a lot of people think To Pimp a Butterfly was overrated. I didn't know that. To me, honestly, it's the best hip hop album I can ever remember hearing. And my favorite album is The Blueprint. That's my favorite album. But To Pimp a Butterfly, it didn't fundamentally change how I thought, but it changed how I thought and how I moved. It is very rare for music to do that. It's one thing to give me a new perspective, but like just his songs on there about taxes, about sex, about infidelity, about race and all that shit. And I was a nigga who don't really like I kind of like easily digestible shit. But that was the first album that was like made me say, okay, it's really worth me deep diving, and that's why I understand it getting a Pulitzer Prize.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. What do you consider classic albums? Because like I agree with you. Like we do sometimes do like the Basketball Hall of Fame thing where we're like, yeah, oh, really good album. Oh, come on in. You know, I agree.
To me, Kendrick got two. A lot of people say Section 80 is a classic. Not for me. That's his first work. That's dope. Some people say "Damn" is a classic. To me, no. But To
It's
Pimp
like
a
Hall of Very
Butterfly,
Good. It's like Hall of Very Good.
yeah. And it's so funny because I'm gonna have to re-listen to that podcast. I have a whole podcast breaking this shit down, like what makes a classic album. But to me, it's about, most importantly, longevity and standing the test of time. That's why if you want to say Forest Hills Drive is a classic, I'll let it rock because the songs on there will always stand the test of time. Like I think Love Yours is on there, but I never did this before. Nah, I never did this. That's like, those songs are always precocious young men are always gonna hear those songs and relate, no matter what generation. So if you want to say that's a classic, to me the album's not full of that. To Pimp a Butterfly is full of those songs to me that
Yeah.
you could go back and listen to, and plus it's different. So it's jazz. It's a jazz rap album. Like,
Yeah. Because what jumps to mind when you said that was like Outkast, ATLiens, and Aquemini. Like, to me, it was like two easy classics.
completely different, just blew the music scene
Yeah.
away, something you never heard
You listen,
before.
like, what am I even
And it's
listening to?
fire.
Like, this is like ridiculous.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's why, to me, it's tough to say Take Care is a classic. But if you want to say it is, that's fine.
Yeah.
Some people tell me Nothing Was the Same as a classic. If you want to say that's a classic too, that's fine. Like, that's dead ass fine. You know what I'm saying? I will say it. They're great albums to me. To me, Drake's best album will always be his first album. Just to me.
Okay.
Just to me. And to me, after that, if you reading this, it's too late. But the shit with Quentin Miller, that's my favorite Drake album there. Because to me, that's like, oh shit, I knew this nigga could rap like this. You know what I'm saying? Then the Quentin Miller, I'm like, ah. And it's not like Quentin Miller wrote full songs, but he did help him. So it's like, it's like a little bit of juice. Like he's Barry Bonds. He's Barry Bonds. Like, he was always nice, but just little PED. Go ahead and go from 57 to 77 home runs. You know what I'm saying? A little double. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't like Cole saying that. First of all, if you want to say that his first album, like basically Cole said 2 of Kendrick's first 4 albums was ass. I don't know where he got that from, coming from somebody who's literally dropped albums I know the biggest J. Cole fan will say wasn't good. Kids on Drugs was not a good album. That just was not a good album. I don't remember any songs besides the Kanye diss on there from Kids on Drugs, okay? The Off Season, last album, that shit came and went. The best song on that to me was 100 Mil. I still love that song. And the song with Cam. That was a good flip. That was a great flip. When he flipped, I forgot what song he flipped. But it was the intro. It was called 95 South. Still, not a good album. Not a good For Your Eyes Only. Tried to do a concept album like Kendrick. Not a good album. So for you to do the Jay-Z line, because he said 4 albums in 12 years, nigga, I can divide. My nigga, that's you with 1 good album in 12 years. Also, Kendrick, as much as people say Kendrick come and go, guess how many albums these guys have dropped in the last 12 years combined? The same amount, like 4. What the fuck? So it's not like you're not Drake, Cole. You're not dropping every year, Cole. Now you outside and you rapping a lot, but you still got the same amount of albums as Kendrick. So it's like, to me, it was too much internet shit. It was too much like Cole, and this is what Cole don't do. It was too much like Cole reading the internet, seeing what people saying. Oh, okay. People saying Kendrick not outside. Well, that's what I'm gonna say. People saying nobody would be discussing you if it wasn't for the beef. That's what I'm gonna say. Knowing that Kendrick is like the most celebrated artist of our generation in rap. Whether or not you like him or not, the Grammys, the sales, the prizes, they speak for themselves. So I don't think he needs to diss these guys. So I just thought Cole was reaching for straws. I like my diss is true. I like my diss is true. I like them soaked in truth, and I like them direct. That's why I kind of liked and the last thing I'm gonna say about this, that's why I like the Life of Pi or the whatever diss more, because he mentioned what I think is a kink in Kendrick's armor. The kink in Kendrick's armor is Kendrick is not seen as a tough guy. Now Kendrick can also fall back on I grew up in a gang set and all this shit, but J. Cole is the one who stood up for Kendrick when Puff was pressing Kendrick about that King of New York shit. J. Cole, the one who they say, had a little quick 1-2 with Diddy, who put hands on Diddy. So he alludes to that in the Life of Pi very suddenly, saying behind all that, he's still a bitch and all this other shit. I promise you. So I think that's going to be Cole's back pocket card. That's going to make the hood be like, damn, that's true. This nigga had to fight for you type shit. So get to it, Cole. Get to the shit. And maybe that's the part, Cole, when he's saying, like, I don't want to have to say this. I don't want to have to hurt my man. But, so that's that. I went 10 minutes over what I wanted to fucking go over. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick.
While you were talking, I looked down and he said that Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart are probable but game time decisions now. And I'm like,
what the fuck? So do they have lines up?
It locked. I'm like, the game starts.
Oh, well, hey, that's fine.
Whatever.
Because that means that's fine because we'll probably be on stream for 5 more minutes. Hopefully, when we get off there, unlock it. Hold on. The comments. I'm gonna run through these comments. Okay. There. Jared Butler assists with Kuzma out. Been assistant play for me. Okay. All right. We have to see.
Jared Butler's a good player.
He is.
Yeah, I like his game. He's a good player.
I remember Matt Bailey. He's good. CJ McCollum could be nice too with those Zion. I agree with you, Rita Webbs. Problem is, what are those lines at? I mean, what is this 3 line going to be at? 4.5? This shit's already 3.5. We used to play 2.5. I can't fuck with 4.5 for CJ as much as he can hit 6 tonight. J. Cole is a killer, man. He is. J. Cole is definitely a killer. Absolutely. He is not ass at all. Real rap might be back. Haven't heard rap like this in forever. That's also a fact. That's why I'm just waiting for Drake to just come on, pop out, Drake. Pop out, my guy. We can have some fun. But Drake got the most to lose, and that's why, like Flo said, Drake don't really be trying to engage unless he has to. Unless he knows he can win, which is smart. Double O, if I had to pick, it'd be Wayne's mixtapes. Yeah. Like that's like the best stuff I've ever heard. I always say that. Even though I can say Jay-Z is the GOAT, the best rapping I've ever heard from anybody is that peak Wayne run on the mixtapes and those features. I've never heard shit like that before. And like I said, Cole is on a run that can be compared to it. It's not on that level or better, but it can be compared. It's better than Lil Baby feature run. So yeah, when I be talking like this, because my opinions are strong, people be like, you hate Cole. Nigga, I'm probably a big Cole fan as you. I just like all 3, so I can be what I think is whatever the fuck you call it, objective about all of them. The Fall Off album coming soon. Yeah, and that's another reason why I think J. Cole did good with this, because now it's like, and maybe that's why he said this is a tease or a warning, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. If you respond when my album come out, Takeover is gonna be on that motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely see that. Ready featuring Camera. I ain't like that shit. Wait. Yeah, I didn't like that one. I didn't like that flip. I thought he was trying to rhyme like Killer was I didn't like J. Cole flow in there. He was trying to rhyme like Santana, and you can't rap like Santana. You can't. That's why Santana is so underrated. Drake album, everybody album coming. Kendrick album coming. Everybody coming. He will respond, will he? Or won't he? Will he respond with like he's been responding for Future for the last 2 years when nobody really knew outside of maybe 10 people? I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. If you gonna respond. So you let me know, Southside, but is he gonna respond? Take Care is not a classic. Come on, Dream. Okay, so again, if you want to call it a classic, go ahead. But why is it that with most of this guy's classic projects, there's smoke behind it? Do you not remember The Weeknd basically coming out and saying that this was like half of my album and Drake just took it and put verses on it? Do y'all know how important hooks are for songs? Crew Love, and there's probably so many other songs on there. But Crew Love definitely. I mean, but with that being said, if you want to call it a classic, I will not argue you down. Okay, to me it's a 4.5. Drake be having smoke for niggas. He been dissing Future and Kendrick for years. Yeah, but who knew? I didn't know, and I'll be listening. I'm not gonna lie, Cole starting to sound like Drake a little bit on a couple of those songs. Yes, I said that too. Fever, he was reaching, and that shows you how good Drake is. Because Drake can make them sing-songy, kind of cringy songs work and still sound cool. Cole seems like he's reaching. Kendrick be dissing and ducking off for years. That's lame. Drake been outside every day for years. Nah. I mean, people say that, but this the thing. And I said this on stream a couple of days ago. Now, thank you, J. Cole. Make him rap. Like, it's like The Rock. I said it's like The Rock. Wrestlers in the WWE, I guess, are upset at The Rock because he's getting all the attention.
I
He's
love
able
this.
to.
I haven't
He's
watched
able.
wrestling in like a decade. I'm back, baby.
Thank you.
This is
And that's what I'm
spectacular.
saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's what it is with Kendrick. Bro, ducking, I called all of you niggas out in 2013. Ducking,
He did.
I called all of you niggas out then. Then I came back and said I'm smoking on your top 5. If you want me to stick around, Drake, drop 10 p.m. in Calabasas. You want me to stick around? Cole, stop dropping warning shots, nigga. Have that smoke for me like you be having on all these features. Come kill me. Make me come outside. Other than that, why the fuck do I need to be out here with you two niggas that I'm obviously better than? Why do I need to do that? Why, when I've already come out, punched you niggas in the mouth and you didn't say nothing? Like I was telling somebody on Facebook. If you punch a nigga in the mouth 3 times and he don't do nothing but say some slick shit, that's his response to some slick shit. He don't punch you back. When he finally punch you back, why do you think now I gotta finally hit you? I gotta put. It's not a fight now. It's like, oh nigga, you're not a pussy. Thank you. That's literally how I'm looking at this J. Cole shit. And even the Drake shit. I literally been punching you niggas in the mouth. I literally came out and said smoking on your top 5. A few, like what, 2018, 2019? Then Cole's been coming out saying he's the best since then. But even that's another reason why I L for J. Cole. Sorry. On that song, Sticks and Stones, this nigga says, I'm praying for somebody to say my name. It's going to be Curtis or some shit. Were you born after 2014, Jermaine Cole? Or was there another Jermaine Cole mentioned on Control? Did I miss that? Niggas said your name. Then niggas went on to sell 10 million albums, win Grammys and a Pulitzer Prize, and drop classic albums. Niggas said your name. And you still on some, oh, say my name. Oh, warning shot. Bitch, rap. Take over. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. If you want Kendrick to stay outside, make them. Other than that, I ain't gonna be outside. I'm gonna drop my shit, then I'm gonna go back because I don't care about this. Like J. Cole's rapping like he got something to prove. He know he got something to prove. He's tired of being the stepchild. That's why he's outside. Kendrick been the best. Always was seen as the best. Talk shit to you niggas in 2013. I'm the best. I don't have to stay outside, bro. Drake has to stay relevant. He's a pop star. He has to stay in our faces. That's why he's outside so much, y'all. It's levels, bro. It's levels, man. I hope he stay outside. And that I agree with. J. Cole outside now, Kendrick better not duck off for years again. That is what I agree with. That he can't. That'll be an L for Kendrick if he duck off for years. That's an L for Kendrick. That To Pimp a Butterfly bar was a reach to me. Cole was just trying to stretch for that Jay-Z. Bro, how can you say that when, even if To Pimp a Butterfly, which, you know, most people say is a classic and won a Pulitzer Prize, but let's just say that's ass. Damn was ass. His most critically acclaimed. I mean, his most pops. That was ass. Okay. Good Kid, Mad City was like, which these ass albums coming.
That's a classic.
Coming from the guy who made For Your Eyes Only, the off season, and Kids on Drugs. You are the king of ass albums, my nigga. You are known for putting people to sleep. Now, again, lately, you've been on this crazy run. Not gonna take nothing from you. You spitting on here too, but let's not rewrite history. J. Cole is the nigga that put people to sleep. So acting like Kendrick not dropping fire albums is crazy. Sorry to get off topic. Cardi City rebounds. What you think? What you think?
I think it's like an 8.5. I kind of like the rebounds, but I'm not sure what the mix is going to be with him and Mitchell Robinson in there. So I don't really have a strong lean on it, but I kind of like it, but I don't have a strong lean on it.
Didn't he just have like 16 rebounds last game or something?
Yeah, and he kills the Bulls. He kills Vucevic. My thing is like, I just don't know what they're going to do if, like, you know, third game, 4 days. Do they play Mitchell Robinson 20, him? Like, I don't know.
That was my thing. I was looking at it and I wanted to possibly ladder it, but then I saw him like Mitchell Robinson coming back, Josh Hart. Then I just don't know what his minutes gonna be, bro. I don't know. It's tough.
Some of these games, like you can't look at the stats because, like, for example, like he had a lot of rebounds yesterday, I think, but like there's like 3 or 4 that easily Josh Hart, like I gave his 10.5 and then missed. He had 9, but I'm like, there was like 4 he could easily grab, but you know, Harden really wanted it. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah, he hooked me on the blunt money bet with that.
He almost hit that triple double yesterday too, but you know, whatever. It happens.
Oh, Jay Cash, oh boy, this is now, mind you, Jay is from North Carolina. So this is a North Carolina guy, but he said this is cap. Love the music, passion, dream. LOL got me amped up. Bruh, you bugging. Recite the Kendrick verse. I can't listen. I'm not, and that's tough because I don't. If this was 10 years ago and this was like young Chris or like 20 years ago, I could recite Kendrick albums just like I could recite a Cole album or not a Cole album, but a Cole song or a whole Drake song. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting older. Hopefully it's not Alzheimer's. But I used to be like, that was kind of like my claim to fame. Like I could listen to a verse 5 or 6 times. Shit, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I'm really like that. Your best work is a light pack. Prince outlive Mike Jack. All your dogs getting buried. But even before that, my favorite line, niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit, no 40 water, nigga. Like that bar there is like almost better than any J. Cole shit. But again, J. Cole is easily digestible. This whole recited Kendrick verse, that's what I'm talking about when I say, if you like Cole, you like, hey, I'm not saying, but you just like it dumbed down, bro. Not saying that he don't say some spectacular shit. But at the end of the day, J. Cole, I struggle with a J. Cole bar. I don't have nothing for J. Cole. The last J. Cole shit, I told you I love that Bobby's P Caddy. And I was struggling with that. And that's one of my best verses that I've heard that last year was Bobby P's Caddy. So, but that's what I mean. When people say stuff like say a Kendrick verse, that just kind of proves that they like to dumb down Cole verse. Yes, anybody can remember a Cole verse. It's simple. Anybody can remember a Cole punchline. It hits you and that's like, that was slick. But very rarely, like niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit, no 40 water. That's simple to you because you don't understand it. But that's literally a play on E40, be legit, click, them leaving the group. All the guy who a person in that group, I believe, made the beat to that song. Like just those 2 bars. Or that 1 bar, niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit, no 40 water. That 1 bar is like, it's so deep into that 1 bar. That's why you Cole fans, you'll never like Kendrick. Because y'all don't listen, and that's fine. I remember having this conversation years ago. Battling niggas was telling me Future was better than Kendrick. Some niggas just listen to music to turn up. Some niggas just listen to music and I'm like that too. Gucci Mane LaFleur is one of my favorite rappers ever. But I also can understand when it's levels to this shit, what makes levels. And what makes levels is a bar like niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit, no 40 water. That what makes it. Cole rarely has that much shit packed in the bar. And when he does, it's like, whoa. Kendrick, all of his raps be like that. All of them, nigga. That's why you can't recite a Kendrick verse like that. Because they're too hard. That's like saying recite a Twister verse. So Twister ass? Come on, bro. Come on. Like, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Wow. I think Cole was saying To Pimp a Butterfly was ass. I think he was just saying it was boring, which isn't wrong, to be honest. And if that's how you feel, that's fine. Because it's a jazz album. Like I said, I don't be trying to tell niggas they shit be wrong. Only thing I tell you, you dumb if you say that Kendrick's first album, Good Kid, Mad City, is not a classic. Like, come on. It literally, Cole's been reaching for that concept album since. For Your Eyes Only, concept album. Kids on Drugs, concept album. Both of those, ass. Good Kid, Mad City, one of the best hip-hop albums ever. Concept album.
Easy.
And this is from a Drake guy. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Or what are we talking about? If we being honest too, rap died off when Cole and Kendrick stopped dropping and Drake was the only one dropping. This is facts. Now they both trying to come back outside when the street lights done already turned. Look, and just to wrap this up, it's about to be 7 o'clock, so I'll probably only have like 10, 15 minutes to look at a couple more 7 o'clock plays. But just to wrap this up, I'm happy that Cole, I'm happy all of them are outside. Only way Kendrick can take an L to me is if I don't hear nothing from Kendrick in the next, I would say, and I don't want to put a time limit on it because it's tough. And you can say it's unfair because I gave a time limit to Cole, but to me, I explained why I gave a time limit to Cole. If Kendrick don't respond to Cole, I would say in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I would say a month. because the song that Kendrick come out with, I don't put it this way. If it's more warning shots or just a verse, then nigga, I want to hear Kendrick. I want to hear this in like 2 or 3 weeks. But I don't think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be something like The Heart Part 4, where he tore apart Drake. Pause. I think it's gonna be something like that. And if it's gonna be something like that, I'll give you a month because you're not like these other guys. You've already proven you're about quality, not quantity. Okay? J. Cole recently, he's about both. But generally, he's been not quality. Them albums ain't good. No J. Cole fan can tell me that Kids on Drugs or For Your Eyes Only were good albums. If you want to front like the off season was a good album, I won't talk you off. But please don't act like don't. No. Them niggas, them shits with no. Awful. Gucci Mane and Zaytoven were Kobe and Shaq. Yeah. That's a fact. Also, come to find out, Zaytoven gave like 3 people. He gives everybody the same beats. He's like, whoever make a hit first, that's who gets to keep the beat. But what he does is he leases his beats. So you'll hear the same beat on like 3 songs from 3 different people, and whatever one is a hit, that's the one who gets to keep it. All right, gang. That's it. Then I think we'd be talking about music that long, but good show. Got a bunch of looks. Flo got some incredible looks. I'm definitely tailing. I just want to shout out a couple of, and I'm waiting on Jordan Goodwin lines. That's the only game I got for y'all. That's the only game. Can I get some fucking Jordan Goodwin lines?
That Trey Murphy 5.5. If they could just put it up so I could stop looking at my damn phone, if the Knicks can just tell me who the hell's playing, and I could just go eat my food and chill.
Just some random looks. Again, we won't go through all of them again, but real quick, just what Flo was talking about: 8 and blocks, Jabari Walker points and rebounds. I just mentioned Goodwin, Brunson threes, Bobby P. We both like Bobby P. Dante assists.
Peyton Pritchard's assists.
Who?
Peyton Pritchard. He's in a good spot.
Rich, it's
but I can't play. It's too many games tonight. Can't play.
It's so many games tonight, guys. Just bet responsibly. Honestly, y'all almost thought about taking the night off. I'm like, it's just too much today. But we'll keep it light. We're gonna make some money, hopefully, and that'll be that. So as always, appreciate y'all rocking with me, gang. Y'all know the vibe. Let's get this cash. We gotta have it. So let's get it.